you want to attract more clients and grow your business? If so, I want you to listen in really deeply into this episode. Welcome. My name is Matthew Paddy, and this is the High Performance Consciousness Podcast. Today, we are going deep into attracting clients and growing your business. That's at the surface level. But behind that, the depth is around money, getting your money stuff sorted, getting your money mindset sorted. So if you are a coach, a consultant, a health practitioner, and you've been in business for a little while, maybe you're working with one-on-one clients, or maybe you've got a one-to-many program that you're wanting to launch or to put in front of more people, attract more clients, grow your business so that you can live life on your terms, then I encourage you to grab a notepad and pen and take lots of notes and go back and listen to this episode several times. If you're driving, please don't do that. Please mark this episode after listening to it for the first time and then go back and do it again. So, as I say in a lot of my podcasts, my clients are muses. They are providing me with great feedback on what is bugging them, what illuminates them, what excites them, what drives them. And these episodes give me the opportunity to share some of the lessons and answers that I give my private clients so that I can help you faster, to win faster, to achieve faster, to celebrate faster on your entrepreneurial journey. So think about it for a moment. You run a business and you want to grow that business. You want more clients. So you may think, okay, what's the best marketing to do for those clients? And there's heaps of great marketing strategies out there. And I'm not going to run through any of those today. You might be thinking, okay, once I've got a client on a call to, whether it's a strategy or a discovery call, whatever you want to call it, then what happens? I start to contract around the sale. I contract around the sale because I'm not used to asking for money, or I feel bad asking for money, or I don't know how to receive money because secretly I have a distorted view of what money is. So you probably have heard, if you've done any sort of research or inquiry into growing money or unblocking or clearing any money blocks you do have as an entrepreneur, that the same narrative is shared everywhere, that money is just an exchange of value and money is energy and you are exchanging energy. And all of that is true. Money in its current form, which is being phased out very, very quickly and will no longer be part of our society in the years to come, in paper-based, is just printed paper or plastic with pictures of dead people on it. Sounds a bit crude and a little bit left field, but it's true. So really, why does it have the power over us? We want to grow our business and we want to attract more clients so that we can grow our money. Not because we want money, it's because we want experiences. And you might think, well, yes, I do want experiences, but I've got this distorted view of what an experience is. An experience is I want to have all the nice things. I want to fantasize about my world and about I can travel and the things I can buy and share and maybe buy for other people. When really, everything is an experience. So if you are currently carrying, let's say, credit card debt or a mortgage, or you've got advertising expenses or whatever it may be, you are experiencing an event. You're experiencing something related to credit card debt or mortgage or whatever it may be. So there is this distortion that money will solve my problems because I'm looking at money as either good or bad. And when I reject money, then I'm rejecting the sale and I'm rejecting the whole process of doing business, but also I'm rejecting what I desire to experience, which is clearing of debt or feeling financially abundant, feeling free, financially independent, and with a greater choice and greater flexibility as to what I do and what I invest my attention and energy into. So, first of all, it's worth understanding from the get-go, if you want to grow your business, you must fix your money stuff up front. And all the clients that work with me right now and over the years, they do want to grow their business. However, they have a distorted view of money. They have a distorted view of what money is. They believe that money is for them or not for them. It's hard to come by or not hard to come by. It's a fair exchange of value, but I still find it a little bit difficult to ask for it because I still have a distorted view that maybe I'm not worth it. But I'm not going to go into those blocks today. I'm going to present some information and content for you to think, act, and feel differently about what it is that you really want in business. So you may have left corporate America or corporate Australia or corporate Europe or corporate wherever working for someone else because you wanted more freedom. You wanted to do life on your terms. You've got great ideas and you want to serve other people at a higher capacity. And that creativity gave birth to the idea of having your own business. So you can work on your time and with your own level of flexibility. Make sense? That's why we go into this. We want to create our own containers. And yet we want to grow a business and we want to serve people and see the light come on in their eyes when the penny drops and they get those aha moments that say, I understand now. Thank you. Now I can win, or now I'm winning based on your process or your formula or your system, whatever it is that you're taking people through. And yet when you go to the depth of the entrepreneurial journey, it is about freedom. It is about freedom to express and experience yourself in new ways, not to be confined to a model that felt stifling or contracted or struggled or imprisoned in. Make sense? So let's go to the root of it. Get your money stuff sorted early is about understanding that are you investing or spending your thoughts and your feelings towards money? Because we'll look at credit card debt, we'll look at mortgages, we'll look at other things, and we'll put them into little buckets and say, credit card debt is an expense. I've already spent the money on something I valued or needed or whatever it may have been. So I've already solved some problems and had some experiences, which is why I have the credit card debt. So I have spent the money, so I carry with me the expenditure of that money, which is a debt that I carry around inside of me. So therefore, I feel indebted to society. I feel indebted to some unknown force outside of me. So when I carry that around, I'm coming from a deficiency or a deficit in energy. So it feels like I'm coming from behind the 8 ball. It feels like I've got to, speed up, slow down, work harder, work smarter, whatever it may be, hustle, grind, in order to overcome and rebalance my portfolio, my energy portfolio, because I secretly believe that I'm indebted. I feel indebted. So now I'm looking at money not as an experience, I'm looking at money as part of the problem. I'm looking at money as pressure, as resistance, and in the way of me having a full life experience. Making sense? So when I think about money, then you might think in a contracted form. You may be stressed about it. You may be thinking, well, I don't know where the next dollar is coming from, or there's enough there, but really I want to safeguard for the future. I want more. I want more. The fact is, you don't want more of the same. You want more preferred experiences. So if money spent gave you an experience, and that is what you are now paying for, then you need to flip it around and say that I have already experienced that which I wanted at the point of creating the debt. Now I'm experiencing the paying back of that experience ahead of time. So the distortion is time. But in fact, when we think about the experience we've already had, are we grateful for those? Whether it was paying for something that was necessary and all you had was a credit card, being grateful that that energy was available to have those bills or that experience covered, or whether it was something through choice like a holiday or a study program or mentor or whatever it may have been, showing gratitude for those experiences, because what you bought with that gave you an experience. So then we can start to balance the scales of this debt, that I'm not indebted to something that happened in the past. I have a perception that I'm indebted to something that is yet to happen in the future. So let's take time out of the equation. If you are in business because you want to serve and you want to express yourself and you want to evolve and all those great things, and you want to live a really abundant, fruitful, joyful, blissful, expanded life, fantastic, you're in the right place, because business is a vehicle through which you can experience your desires fulfilled. Business is an extension of you. You carry yourself into business, which is why at the beginning, seldom do entrepreneurs and business owners sort their money stuff up front. They encounter it along the way as resistance, and they encounter it along the way and believe that it's, I can't get clients, I can't make sales, I can't grow my business. I've grown my business and now I'm at 10K a month or 20K a month or 50K a month, whatever it is, and I'm flatlined. So I feel stuck. You're not stuck. Your process may not be stuck. Your thinking is stuck. Your feeling around the concept of money and growing your money, growing the experiences that money provides or delivers, is stuck. So we've looked at money is an expense. You're thinking, you are spending your thought, your time, and your energy. How about we turn it around and we start investing your thought, your energy, and your time? And so by investing your thought, energy, and time, you're actually investing in experiences that are preferred. So I prefer to have zero balance on my credit cards because that makes me feel really good. I prefer to be in control of my finances because I feel balanced and excited and liberated. I prefer to have a holiday once a year with the family because it feels great, because it's a milestone event that produces lots of great experiences. So now we're investing energy in experiences that are preferred rather than spending energy in our non-preferred through the lens of fear and through the lens of debtorship. Making sense? So get your money stuff sorted first. Money is like a banana, like an orange, like a car, like a tree. It's a thing. It has an experience attached to it because of the lens through which we see money as the vehicle through which to experience something. Hoping that's made sense. So change growing your business to growing experiences, growing your client base and offering value and exchanging value, monetary value or other, by creating experiences. So money produces experiences. And so that's when you may go back and look over and listen to previous episodes, and you'll understand that the emotion you feel is connected to an event. So the emotion and the event are interlinked. The emotion and the event produces an experience. The experience is the end result. What experiences do I want to invest in? My thoughts, my energy, and my time. Think about that. So if I am creating events and I'm having an emotional experience around those events, then would it not be smarter to focus on what you prefer to experience and reverse engineer the events you want to cultivate and the events you want to prime and create in order to support the experience that you desire? So the money thing, it is just energy. It's a concept. It's an idea. And it's an idea that traps billions of people, and it stifles and, enhances people at the same time. But it's another cog in the wheel. It is not dependent on you. It is just a form of energy. What is dependent on you is the experience, and the energy that you direct towards your preferred experiences means that, am I looking at my debts as bad and feeling like I'm spending energy, so I'm being drained of energy, drained of thoughts, drained of time, drained of energy? Or am I looking at it and giving appreciation to that which already is, because I've already experienced that which I feel indebted to, And by showing gratitude and appreciation for that time, that place, that event, I can see the wisdom in that experience. And in the wisdom, I can then say, well, there is an infinite supply of money. You don't need to go too far to understand that the Federal Reserve and the money printing around the planet, they're just numbers on a page. That's all that they are. They're made up. It's the same with you. So if you are struggling with a consistent floor and a very solid ceiling of income or bandwidth of revenue or new client sign-ons or cash in bank, then consider your concept of what money is and consider what you are experiencing right now in that bandwidth. So if you're bouncing between, say, a $6,000 month and a high of $13,000 a month, then you are experiencing lots of reality in that bandwidth of 6 to 13. If you're at 20 to 33, and the moment you get to 33, something typically happens and you fall back down to 20 or to 15 or to 10 or to 5 or to 1, whatever it is, you are addicted to the experiences that are held within the frequency of that earning bandwidth. Does that make sense? So you will go to a default that you know unconsciously because of your understanding and concept and belief around money. You will go to a ceiling of your income potential because you are wired for that ceiling. And part of being wired to that ceiling is, I know it doesn't last. Or I know that something always comes out of left field to block me or to pull me down, whether it's a speeding fine or a tax bill or, whatever it's going to be. There's always something. And it's not the thing, it's the belief around it. And it's my concept and my perspective around what money is. So go to the experience first. I want these experiences. And I invest my thought, my time, and my energy into cultivating and being the curator of these experiences. I do that inside of me first. Because when I start to open up the floodgates in the understanding that I'm seeking experiences, not the dollar amounts, then I can start to add all the experiences I want in this moment for myself, my life, my family, whatever it may be. And I can place a dollar weighting on those or assign a dollar amount to some of these, like the holiday or the paying down of this or the new laptop or the new tires for the car, whatever it is. But the money produces the experience. So focusing on the money brings up all the blocks of saying why you can't get that because I'm still stuck and trapped in a bandwidth of earning. So I'll try harder in my business. I'll try new marketing techniques. I will, try and push through the block of making the sale or receiving money or whatever it may be. Instead, go to the experiences you prefer and enroll yourself in that, knowing that money is just part of one of the spokes to your wheel. The wheel is the experience. The spoke is part of the wheel. The wheel on the bicycle, you don't want a wheel, you want the experience of riding the bike through the countryside, the French Alps or Tuscany in Italy or whatever it may be. You want the bike and the experience that the bike riding gives you. Make sense? It's the same with marketing. It's the same with positioning yourself. You want the result. So enroll yourself in the results that you want and give preference to the experiences you desire most. And money is part of the process. It is not the process. So I've gone a little deep and a little sideways to open the can of worms for you. I hope you've started to think, act, and feel slightly differently about where you are right now. Because if you've gotten this far in the podcast and you do have a current business and you do have a track record of helping people and you do have a balance sheet, you have earned revenue before, you have made some sales and you feel stuck. You feel like maybe the money thing is the one that really you need to clear up first, and you need to start changing your spiritual understanding, your conscious understanding, your energetic understanding of what money is, and build a more stable secure, certain, confident platform to leverage from. If that is you, then I'd love to have a chat with you if you're interested. If you're at the stage that you would like help and you want to have a conversation, then go to matthewpaddy.com and find the tab that says Work With Me. There'll be a form there. Fill out the form if you're already in business and you already have some track record and you know that this is one thing that you need to overcome. Fill it out. Let's have a conversation. Or you can personal message me on Facebook, whatever it may be. But let's get this sorted, because I've seen it too many times to discount that once this is cleared, your level of belief, your level of understanding, your level of appreciation raises your ceiling very quickly. And you begin to appreciate the animal that you were and the behaviors and perspective and lens through which you looked at money and debt and clients and business growth. You'll start to see it change very quickly. All right. So reach out. Let me know if it's of interest to you. Happy to help. If you've already got a track record of runs on the board, tires on the road, all those sorts of things, rubber on the road. Other than that, from me here to wherever you are, dream a better dream. And remember, it is all you, baby. See you in the field.